Welcome to Kent Island Visual Art, first period painting 1 and 2. My name is Schulte. This slide's just a little bit about my educational background and teaching experience. The best way to contact me probably is email, but you can also call the school and I'll return your call in my planning period. The website is pretty critical for students to stay updated on the syllabus, the rubrics, the different expectations of the course. So we're going to take a look at that here. Now, if you're going to navigate to the website, you want to go to kihigh.org, come over here to Teacher Pages, find my name, Andrea Schulte, and that'll take you to the site. So the first page is just a little bit about me, some of my artwork down at the bottom so you can see what kind of styles I explore on my own time. And then over here on the left-hand side shows the courses I'll be teaching this semester, the sketch journal, which is a major homework component of the semester, information about art club, some of the other courses I offer in other semesters. So we're going to go to painting for first period right here. This top section shows some painting examples from students in previous semesters. That's a nice way to kind of see what the expectation is going to be visually. We are going to work in many different media, pastel, acrylic, oil, watercolor, gouache, and anything else that I can think of to expose you to. On different media boards, canvases, canvas panels, I try to expose you to as many opportunities as possible. On the right-hand side here is the syllabus, and you're going to get a hard copy of this as well. It goes through the course description up here at the top, some general outcomes that are established by Maryland State Department of Education for Visual Arts, and then a general pacing guide. I do have a more specific pacing guide that I'll show you here in a few seconds. The explanation of the assessments, the formative versus the summative, and the test. That's in detail a little bit further down here. Materials, I try to keep it fairly simple. You are going to need a watercolor binder, a book about 11 by 14. You're going to need a sketch journal that's at least 50 pages, a container that you can seal for paint, and a roll of paper towels. You may want a shirt or a smock when we are working in oil paint. Most of these other policies comply with the Queen Anne's County policies for tardiness and homework grading and such, but it gives you a little bit of detail as to what I include on summative and formative here. Summative would be the major projects, the major paintings, presentations, their final portfolio. Formative would be any other activities or smaller projects, quizzes, homeworks, cleanup, and critique participation. Grading criteria also follows the Queen Anne's grading policy. The late work policy, as long as you have a blue note for an excused absence, you can make up your work. If you run out of time in class, I am here every day until about 3:30. I can make arrangements to stay later if you just let me know. And on Mondays, we have art club, and I'm here later, so that's always a good time to get caught up on work. Behavior and classroom expectations really kind of revolve just around common respect. Doing what you're supposed to do, asking good questions, communicating, being responsible for your own actions, those kinds of things. The educational philosophy I actually borrow from Elliot Eisner. These 10 lessons are really why I do what I do, why I'm passionate about what I do, and my goals for when I instruct your children throughout the semester. The last page will need to be signed, and this will come back to me, just stating that you understand what the requirements are for the semester and you understand the expectations. So I said that I'd let you know a little bit more specifically about this pacing guide for the semester. I do change projects up each semester just to keep it interesting, but for this semester, these are the basic ideas that I have planned for each week. Of course, those sometimes get changed around a little bit. I never want students to compromise their work to just meet a deadline, so they're somewhat flexible, but those are the basic plans. Now down the rest of this page here, you'll see rubrics for each of the projects that we'll do, so students have access to those so they know their expectations before they start the painting. So if you have any other questions that I haven't addressed here in this presentation, feel free to contact me. I look forward to seeing you on day 1.